Hello, Crystal Souls, and welcome on this new pick a card. Today I'm going to talk about your soulmate and describe exactly who your person is going to be. So, for this reading, we have three piles available. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Take your time and meditate on the cards, and then when you're ready, find the timestamps on the video directly or down below in the description. Let's meditate together and breathe in. Hold your breath. And breathe out, relax, and choose the one calling you. Pile number 1, let's start and see who is going to be your future soulmate, traits, qualities, and make sure to pay attention to the looks on the cards because the style, hair color, or just their appearance can be actually a sign for you. So, with the first card, I see you guys getting to know each other, talking to each other, bonding, especially with your person. So I see that as a start. And perhaps you guys are starting to talk together and you can see the two hearts between these two. I just believe it's kind of obvious that you guys have feelings for each other and you feel this intense connection with that person, especially when you guys exchange and communicate to each other. The way you guys will just smile or just your eyes, your gaze, these are going to be big signs. So pay attention to the person when you talk to them face to face and how they respond to you with their eyes and smile, because these are going to be big hints that this person feels a connection and attraction towards you too. But I see a good compatibility when it comes to exchanging or just vibing together. That's the sign and the energy so far. So let's continue with the tarot cards. So let's get a lot of hints about you guys' future. Oh my god. Okay, so we have the 10 of Cups. This one talks about happy relationship. You know, it's kind of like what you see in Disney movies as the happy forever after. You know, it's really the type of scenario I'm getting here for you two as soulmates. Number 10 talks about completion and wholeness. So these could be feelings when you meet your future soulmate. Some of you can be a bit, guarded in the relationship or could still don't know the person's identity because I see the blindfold here. So if you don't have a person in mind or if you've been questioning things, it could just be the sign that you still don't know who is your ultimate soulmate, the one that is meant to be with you and build this happy future with you. The 10 of Cups talks about marriage too, celebration, happiness, commitment, building a family together. So, it's really pretty much the result of what we aim for and what we want to celebrate in a happy marriage or happy commitment or committed relationship. So you're getting all of that, which is nice. And we have the rainbow colors. So this itself shows happiness, fulfillment, magic, manifestation, thing just aligning with the vision that you had about your soulmate or this, romance that you want to be experiencing in life. And this is gifted to you. This is why if you still don't know who that person is, even after this reading, it's okay. That is just presenting you the energy of what will come next, what soulmate you're attracting, and what type of love you guys will be experiencing together. Just be open. That's very important because if you're guarded because you're wanted or because of some type of, idea or belief that you have, it's not gonna help you. So you have to be open for that to manifest. And please stop doubting. This is what I heard. So yeah, don't doubt the universe. Just know this is manifesting. I know sometimes it takes some time to come and manifest in our lives, but you have to trust the process. So let's see more about the soulmate connection. Yes. Okay, I see the two of you open for that, finally, on board, you have your ticket, you just go. And this can also be a sign that you guys can be traveling to each other, because on board I think of especially the plane ticket. So if that's a long distance calling or long distance relationship, it could be the sign itself on board. But if not, this is just a soulmate that is on board with you. wanting to actually jump in with you. And wishes come true. Actually, you can see that fulfilling prophecy of love here. So, of course, anything you wish, anything you are admiring, qualities, values, even physical traits of a person, you are attracting in the soulmate. This is why the soulmate is stepping in and manifesting for you, because this is all that you want. This is all that you two wish. And this is why you guys are compatible and actually bond beautifully. And you are on board now to be in that loving relationship with your soulmate. But I just see this seductive game, flirt, and attraction here that is going to bloom into a beautiful romantic relationship. And this is all that the two of you were really looking for in a person, but also with what you want to be experiencing as a loving relationship. So there is a strong bond and connection with this person. And what I see from your soulmate, this soulmate can be a bit of a deep thinker. Like, this is why possibly they can be the one who is guarded, because they're very in their mind. They're always in their head, always thinking too much, to not say overthinking things. But you can be the one too, so yeah, that's something to work on. But your openness is what makes the two of you reflect, exchange together. And I see a hardworking person for the masculine here. That's the money maker, the one in charge especially. I'm not saying you have to be, just in your feminine all the time. No, actually I see the two of you bringing a lot to each other, inspiring each other, so with your feminine flow and masculine flow. But I see especially the masculine wanting to provide and wanting to nurture because they have enough to offer and because they want to be building a success for themselves and share this one. Let's see couple cards. So what can we expect with this relationship? But so far I see commitment, marriage, perhaps traveling a lot together as well. Could be some passion of yours, manifesting all your wishes together, all these dreams that we have. So let's see these. Okay, so you can be studying or working together. I talked about someone who thinks a lot, they're a deep thinker, and this is because she holds the lantern, and this one makes me think of the hermit in tarot. And they can also be introverted or just love to stay at home. But yes, they love to exchange ideas. Because we have the barriers, again, that amplifies the message I got with long distance or some type of distance between you two. Perhaps that's because someone is putting barriers on. I was like, I don't want that, or, kind of being guarded or selective. But exchanging ideas, thoughts, and this person thinks about you a lot, especially when you start to exchange, communicate to each other. This could be starting online too, with text messages. What else do I think about? I think of TikTok for some reason as exchange platform, or Instagram possibly, but I do see some type of social media interaction. Can I come in? But they want to visit you. They want to be around, and share a meal together. So they can visit you at your place, come with some food, especially something you crave for because you possibly exchanged about it. So we can be talking about food. Let's build our kingdom. I'm telling you, I see a hardworking person, someone who's a conqueror, and you two inspiring each other to live the best life, pretty much. And this is what this card is showing. The result as you two putting strength and action, but also work into your dreams, so they manifest and you guys are in your power state when together. So this soulmate is a big inspiration for you and for your journey. And I always have my eyes on you. I mean, yes, and you could see that with the first card too. So, and perhaps with the blindfold, one of you can be not aware of this person having a crush on you or feelings towards you. So here we can see the music filled with the guitar, teacher vibes as well with the board in the classroom. So perhaps that's what they do for a living, or they could be a good teacher for you, a good inspiration, like I said. Hardworking person in their queen or king energy. They want to conquer, they want to build, they want to inspire. I'm really getting entrepreneur vibes, or businessman, businesswoman, or it's just very inspiring, because I talked about TikTok or Instagram or maybe YouTube, I don't know. I just believe perhaps one of you can be working on that field. So if you want to be a content creator, or if you want to be a messenger online, it could be the sign too, or they can be doing that. And perhaps in the music industry. So if they are a musician or singer online, that's definitely the sign for you. And we saw food as well. So cooking, something like that, could also be related to your soulmate. So let's see traits. Okay, and this is possibly why we saw this person being guarded. I'm gonna take these back. I just want two of them. Because one of you can be a bit doubtful, like not trusting actually, people too easily. Like they need to experience them, they need to acclimate to somebody and see if they're honest, if they're different, because you've been or they have been wounded in the past before, and this is why they're like, I don't take BS anymore, and I just want to be with somebody I can feel safe around and I can fully trust. Otherwise, what's the point even in building a relationship? Okay, I'll take these two. So passionate and courageous. And I see two old souls together, so that is definitely soulmate energy here as the representation. And this is like, two beings here against the world, or they're just here to inspire because they're different, and perhaps they were growing up in one environment where they felt very disconnected because they were so different. But the thing is, they realized that being different is their strength. And this strength is meant to now inspire people with their passion. So yes, they're going to be very passionate about what they do, but also passionate lovers. So you can expect a lot of spiciness or a tactile love. But I just see someone wanting to express their passion fully and not hide anymore. Because I feel like in the past, they were kind of judged or felt very awkward sometimes about what they did, what they said, perhaps the way they appeared, they're dressed. And now they just like, I don't really care because it's time for me to accept, love, and celebrate myself so I can inspire others that also feels like they have something weird about them, although that's unique, although that's a strength. And this is very potent for them to empower others and empower themselves. So you're attracting indeed a soulmate that's quite inspiring. Let's see now places. So where your soulmate can be coming from, or perhaps their origin. If not, okay, so Korea. It's funny because this scene is totally Korean, coming with some chicken at home, surprising you. Okay, too many. I just want 2 or 3 places. And like I said, this could be a long distance relationship, or if not a long distance, you can be meeting this person while traveling somewhere. So like I said, could be their origin, a place you visit, travel to. This one is flipped up and this one was calling me, so I'll take it too. So we have Africa. So not so much of a country, but Africa could be the place to target, and Belgium. So far we have Asia, Europe, and Africa as places for these. Pay attention to the seasons too. So spring is screaming to me with this one, and summer. So they can be seasons when you guys will be meeting, perhaps to these places. So if you plan, let's say, to travel to Korea during spring, could be the calling for you. I see the hotel room here, hotel sign. So maybe while traveling somewhere, if you plan to book maybe Airbnb or place to rent, especially hotel room, That could be. And I see a call. I talked about DMs and text, so this one can just amplify the fact that you guys will be indeed talking on the phone or talking on social media and calling each other. And perhaps you feel the calling already, like your soul is awake. Your soul is just more receptive to the energy around you or messages or angel numbers that you're bombarded with. So these themselves can be a sign. So let's see now, perhaps some seasons, if not their zodiac sign. So far we have water and air sign. So let's see these two, Cancer and Leo. And again, they connect to the seasons I talked about because that's summer. So summer vibes here. So Leo and Cancer. And of course the looks can also talk to you personally. I really see student here, so if they're still studying, that could be your sign as well with this one. In a flowery season again is what I think about, although that's Leo, but still. Well, this could be a flowery person, always growing, blooming, or very elegant. That's the vibe. Or they can have this perfume or scent about them that's very natural. Okay, so I'm gonna put these on the side and I will continue with the other techniques. So let's pick some letters and words. So what we can see is a name, a place, or message. I see, I thought of croire in French, which is believe. Like when you believe in something or someone, it could be when it manifests for you. I see T, perhaps that's a T person. I see king in French. And we saw that, building our kingdom, whatever. But I see that powerful, inspiring figure. You sing, we talked about arts, especially music, so that's connected. Always May, so May could be rather the month or the verb. Fly, we saw on board. I talked about the airplane. I cannot make that up, so to me that's a sign. I see you in French as well. Creative person. Could be a creative. We can see sing. And again, Cancer for this one. Creation. Let's see if we can see anything else. CEO, of course. I talked about someone who could be a businessman, and that's very connected. We have train, possibly. So if not plane, we fly. Could be some trouble with a train or by car, because I see car too. Two. You can see a place, and I see California. Rio. So Brazil. Maybe a CT person. Maybe the year they are born could be rat, especially with the astrology in Asia. So rat, ice. That's pretty much what I can see, but you can see something different. So explore, play with them. And let's pick now some stickers. So anything about your soulmate? Okay, I talked about Instagram and social media. I just love how spirits just confirm everything with little hints coming after. Don't worry. So I see a supportive person, could be a friend, BFF, exploring a lot with you. AAA, so they can reach out to you possibly on social media. Ooh, Ooh, I do believe tarot were predicting that. Or if you plan to get a tarot reading, you'll find a lot of answers because I see two ace, which is a new beginning. Even number one itself is like a new beginning. So I see a new beginning with love, a new beginning with a project for you, and some type of thing that you've been planning. So the stars are aligning for you to manifest all these things. I see a lot of fun, you guys finding your path. And I did talk about a soulmate that is going to inspire you a lot, so it is again very connected. They can be very tidy, perhaps a Pisces or Pisces season, emotional person. They love to celebrate life and explore. We have let's go. I see two people supporting each other here, perhaps writing to each other or being very, very crafty. What is this one? Oh, it's the beat of the heart in Korean. So, dugun dugun, I think it is. So maybe that's the sign is like you guys feeling that rush in your heart, like your heartbeat, especially when you meet this person. Again, I think of someone creative, maybe a painter, grounded. We have destination. So yes, there's a place definitely calling you. Art again. Perhaps you guys' date will just be about creating art together, painting together, or going to a gallery. Again, another sign in Korean. I just know, I don't know, but I feel maybe your person is indeed Korean. Acha! I think it is. So it's pretty much like cheer up or let's do it, kind of energy. Growth, an explosion of love, the bridge. So the bridge itself talks about meeting each other, peace, looking for each other, as you can tell with this one. Maybe confessing their feelings to you very soon or taking you out on a date with flowers. And I do see that with a table too, like a date coming up. I mean, that is perfect here. So please make sure to claim this beautiful energy in the comments and subscribe. Join the beautiful family here for personal guidance, personal readings, the tools I use, planners, and more. Everything is linked down below, so check it out. And I will see you guys in my next reading. Check my other ones because I have hundreds of them on this channel. And yeah, take good care of you and see you next time. Bye-bye. So group number 2, let's see more about your soulmate and make sure to pay attention to the looks on the cards, appearance, and more because everything is going to talk to you personally. So what I see is the embrace of love here between you two. It is kind of like you miss each other and you just want to, hug, touch, and just feel your person. And this is what I see manifesting for you very soon because you're claiming and calling for this ultimate soulmate to manifest. And so it is now manifesting as embracing each other, touching each other, feeling each other. So let's see with the other cards more about your future with your soulmate, anything you need to know. Let's get all the informations we need. Okay, so this is a new beginning for the two of you, and you or the person is manifesting you in their life. And you can see the infinite sign could be a sign you see a lot, and that is definitely a soulmate sign here. So what I see is magic between you two, attraction between you two, and this intense pull towards your souls. And so you can be dreaming of each other, seeing the person's name everywhere, even though you don't know the person yet. I just believe your spirit guides are manifesting the magic and showing you these coincidences, to not say signs, and so you can just feel the magic, feel this manifesting, or just notice, okay, something is about to come, or let's say someone is about to come and this person is destined to be with me. So the magician talks about a person who is very inspiring, a creative person who is actually very aware of how to manifest, how to work with the law of attraction, how lucks can be attracted, and so they manifest that around them, and you are the one they are possibly manifesting or just calling for. And yes, I can see that with the Ace of Swords. So this new beginning with your soulmate is starting, and yes, this is exactly what you were looking for to manifest, because that's the overall energy for this deck. So 7 of Cups talks about manifestation, wishes coming true, and you are indeed manifesting all that you've been planning all that you've been thinking especially, and so you guys can finally unite. With the crown, I see someone of power, but still they have this sensitivity and cuteness about them. You guys will be bonding, especially with the exchanges that you will have. I see a mind to mind connection, to not say a telepathic bond with your soulmate. And this could be why you guys meet and encounter in dream state, because your mind is connected. And actually, we have cords between our chakras to people we have been bonding with in other lifetimes, so soulmate, twin flames, counterparts, star seeds, etc. Or people in this lifetime, especially parents or like family members that you see a lot. We tend to just think about the same thing or understand each other without even communicating because we have a telepathic bond with them. But with soulmates or strong soul connection, this is exactly the same thing. So what I see is you two feel each other from the distance. You two think about each other already, or you are bombarded by these signs and you are suspecting, okay, there's somebody stepping in because my life is crazy and all the things around me are just quite magical. That's going to be a big sign when you meet your person or when you start to bond with this person. It's like you two feel each other's presence, or you communicate even in dreams. And this is funny because yesterday I was talking to a person and I can relate to that type of message. And when I actually fell asleep, I felt like there was some type of touch holding my hand, kind of like this, And it felt so strange. I was like, this is interesting. But I do believe some souls are able to, because they've been possibly projecting their souls multiple times with meditations or astral projection. And so they're able to actually make us feel their presence or make us feel a certain touch, for example. So it could be something that you did experience. Possibly this is why I shared my experience too. So you can just feel the embrace or perhaps them holding hands or maybe a touch on, on the shoulder or something like that. Or maybe a kiss, who knows? But that's really what I'm getting here. You might feel or think or receive messages, telepathic messages or telepathic touches, or energetic touches, should you say, Marion? So yeah, that's actually a sign I'm getting here. And you guys are each other's inspiration. I see the muse, and I talked about a creative person, an artist with a magician, so that connects perfectly, to be honest. You are inspiring each other, or you are this person's inspiration if they are the artist. But if you are the artist, they can be your inspiration, someone you really feel inspired about, whether it's with their speech, energy, or the way they look, possibly. But there's something about them that continuously inspires you. And you will be getting news from this person very soon. I mean, I see an exchange for sure, mind to mind. So yes, you guys want to be writing to each other. You guys are open for that because the window is open here. You could have met before, because I see autumn season. Unless you live in Australia, then the next season is gonna be your season. And I see winter, especially. And with the magician, I think of spring, but still, like the most potent one, winter and autumn. But whenever you're watching this and when you feel a connection and that's the message and you felt guided towards this reading, it's mostly going to happen very soon or just manifested already. Okay, so you're going to feel that around you. And so I see this person communicating with you, whether it's soul to soul, telepathically or physically, a DM, a text, a call, you'll get news. So let's continue with couple cards to get more hints about this love that's starting. I mean, we have 2 ones, so you can be saying 111 itself or 1111111 all the time. And that's actually a sign for new beginnings, creation, a fresh start for eternity. Oh my God, it is so beautiful. And this is very soulmate-like to, receive these cards. So it's beautiful to see. I always love to do soulmates or twin flame readings, especially personal ones because they're always super crazy. But yeah, this is actually magical to see that. I mean, magician, yes. So for eternity, and what you can see here is marriage. What you can see here is that strong, compatible soul that you're attracting as a lover and someone you want to commit to. Like, this is the one and you just only focus on them. And they will only focus on you because they feel the same connection with you too. Promise me. I swear, like this is so connected. Marriage, promise me. And the promise is, just mirrored here with the ring. So what I see for you is indeed commitment. If you're still young, it could just be someone you commit to and, live a happy life with. Perhaps for a chapter or for eternity, but that's the ultimate soulmate I'm talking about here. So this is mostly your lifetime lover. And this lifetime lover is indeed for eternity. So lifetimes after lifetimes, you guys do manifest each other because you did promise each other's soul to be with each other, to build with each other. And so this separation is going to end. You guys just want to be together for eternity. And they will promise you something. Or perhaps when meeting this person, it will feel like, okay, I honored my promise because I knew and I felt I had to be with you. I signed for that. Or that feels right to me. That's going to be the feeling when meeting your soulmate. So let's see more about their personality. What type of person are they? What I see is a present person showing up magical, very inspired, always creative, a bit avant-garde as well. They're very inspiring as a person. They show up. If they made a promise, they are devoted to it, devoted to you as well. I'm really getting future spouse energy, to be honest. Like the thing I was telling in my last future spouse on my second channel and the recent one on my pick a card as well, I really get that energy of someone who is just really invested, wanting to, make sure that this love is fairy tale type of love. And this is all that's manifesting here. And I see a rich person. So you're attracting a person who is going to be very good at manifesting money as well, with their skills and talents and what they inspire others with. So if they're good at singing or performing or creating content, or what else do I see here? Writing. That can be actually that type of mastery that builds their treasure. And they're very devoted to their work too. Like they're very passionate about it. So if you can share passion or just admire what they do, they're going to feel a strong bond. Like they're going to just, fully exchange with you and fully explore themselves or their dreams and ideas with you. So that's a big sign as well. Like when they just feel open to talk about things without filters on or without stopping themselves halfway because you may not understand. No, they're just going to really open up about their own universe. So with places, let's see where they can be coming from. So Switzerland, Europe so far. So let's see, where is your soulmate coming from? If not, the place could be their origin, just so you know. So here we have Russia, Germany, and Brazil. Okay, so very diverse places. I like that. So Russia, and again I see the artist here. And for Russia, I see the roads, could be the destination, as like you feel like going somewhere, traveling somewhere. The road to your soulmate. Again, working, creative, in the zone. Same thing for this one with the computer. Perhaps you guys work, study, or create together. And if not creating, you guys can be talking about music. Or maybe talk about things on the internet or communicate through the internet or with some type of work collaboration. I don't know. Oh, we have a calendar here. January. So perhaps this was the month when you met this person or will be meeting this person. But if these places were calling you to travel to, or if somebody has that type of origin, it could be your sign. So let's see with this deck more about their zodiac sign. Or if not the zodiac sign, could be the time when meeting this person. So far for the time season, we had autumn with this one. We had winter. And I thought of spring with the magic, blooming season, But let's see. Okay. Earth sign. Sometimes my thumb is just doing weird things and the cards pop like that. I'm always like, what? It's kind of like you're possessed in some way. So yeah, it's kind of weird. So Taurus, water, and Aquarius. And Aquarius season is at the end of January, so I don't know, but I feel maybe you've met this person before. So water sign, Aquarius. Water is summer, not spring, just in case you want to know the association to the seasons. I'm not sure I can show everything, but you'll get a close-up with the cards anyways. And earth signs. For the earth energy is, I think that's Pentacle, so this is autumn. So quite connected to what I said before. Okay, so these were the cards. What I'm gonna do now is put these on the side, and I'll be picking some letters and words. So what we can see with this technique is rather a place, a name, a code, a message. Let's see some hints. The way it was sounding. It's very far from me, but this is Sagittarius in case you wanted to know. So that's Sagittarius like that, but here we have Capricorn. So wish. Oh, I see doctor. So that can be what they do as a profession? No, I guess it is. Feel, wish, sing, hug. Why? So you can see your name, like I said, or I see fly, so perhaps traveling to your person. Je. Jeff. Long distance relationship is what I see. Perhaps this is why we saw fly. So if you plan to be flying to one of these places that we saw, or just a place that's calling your soul, it's gonna be a message. So they can be a good singer. What they do is indeed manifest all that they wish. You know, they are very good and potent manifestors. I heard journal for this one, so they can be journaling. Definitely, so I'm not sure if that's confirming that, or just good at writing. Or the way they just write or text, it's just very poetic or very unique. Something like this, or very old soul type. That's pretty much what I can see, but play with them. Oh, I see elf in French, which is elves. So they can have that type of beauty, elvish beauty. Again, I think of Dutchland, so Germany. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's pick some stickers. So what I see is a cheerful person, a cheerful soulmate. Well done. And perhaps this is how they will communicate to you, like always cheering yourself up or making you feel good about your achievements. With the fox, I think of someone who really connects to their family, or they have this protective energy as like, I'm really wanting you to grow in a healthy environment. With the owl, you guys can be night people, like you especially just like go to sleep super late, or you just feel more inspired and more like yourself at night. Or your spirit animal can be the owl, or there could be. I see one of you really stepping in that relationship. Circle could be someone in your circle, so working with you, studying with you, a friend perhaps, or someone you really look up to and feel inspired about. For the mist, I think of someone mysterious. We have Titanic. I'm not sure you can see that, but that's Titanic. Maybe a romantic movie you guys liked. And I see someone looking at the window as like, I'm expecting you to come. We saw one scene with rain, and this is what I see here. So I'm not sure if you guys have met during a rainy day or gloomy day, or when you felt gloomy and this person was like a sunshine to you. Or perhaps this is actually, even though it's raining and that's our date, it's still gonna be sunny in our hearts or our souls. What I see is a creative person who is very, like, they plan their days, they achieve a lot. That's really the vibe I'm getting here. They can be a bit tired because they kind of overwork themselves. Like, that's what I can tell with this one. So this is the energy for you guys. I hope you like it. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to claim and subscribe to manifest everything that you want. For personal guidance, the tools I use, and more, check my link down below, and only my link. Careful, guys. But yes, if you want, you can also check my other readings on this channel. I have a lot of them, hundreds of them, so check them out. And I will see you guys in my next reading. Take good care of you. Bye-bye. Pile number 3, let's see the energy and traits, hints about your soulmate and your relationship together. So what you can tell here is that there is some type of move towards the feminine. So of course I think of confessing their feelings to you, taking you out on a date, just showing up because they want to be connecting with you and spending time with you, or just making you aware of how they truly feel. They can be very romantic as a person, offer you flowers, and they look alike with the one I used for this decor. But really, yes, red roses are indeed just love, like a big symbol of love. So it could be your sun. It's funny because the sun appeared just when I said that. So it could be actually that sunny love and something you can feel, like the warmth from your person. And perhaps them offering you flowers or offering you a gift is actually a symbol of love, a symbol that they care and that they feel attached to you. So let's pick this deck so we can see more about your soulmate and future together. Any type of hints we need to know. I just see that any type of attention or gift or things you receive from a person is going to touch you a lot. So don't question it. If this is there, just feel it. Because yeah, I feel maybe some of you have been hurt in the past, but now it's kind of like, okay, it's time for me to trust again, to love again, to open myself up again. Yes, I've been tired. Yes, I've been exhausted, to give my love or give my time to the people that were not here present for me or loving me or noticing me or just wanting to be with me. But this person is different. This person wants to grow, to bloom with me. And number 9 talks about perfection here. So this is where you guys are leading in this loving relationship. And I'm sure you've been wanting to manifest something different, someone who is more connected to you, compatible with you, looking at the same perspective, with like the things you want to be achieving, the dreams you want to be accomplishing. So you manifest that healing type of connection with this person, and no more, headaches, no more pain, no more numbness. That's really what I'm getting from her, because she looks tired, exhausted. Like she wants it to end, and this is ending, which is nice. So this person is going to be actually honest with you. That's someone you can trust. So let's see more with these two. Yes. So what I see is this could be a relationship starting at work or starting in your class environment. Or, if you're a student, that's going to be someone possibly studying in the same field or just a student like you. But I see some type of collaboration, you two supporting each other to accomplish your dreams, to accomplish all that you want, to accomplish that prophecy that you've been signing for, which is your purpose, your journey, what is related to your soul urge, your soul's calling. This is what they support because they want the best for you, and they will always support you and cheer yourself up to accomplish what is important for you, what's something you treasure in life. And I see you doing the same. This is why you guys are just beautiful together, because you support each other and heal each other and really encourage each other to be in your power state, to grow beautifully with number 3 here. So number 3 talks about growth. So I really see a relationship that is going to evolve with time, step by step, building that vision together, collaborating together on making sure that the two of you feel the love from each other. And with the moon card, that is representing our dreams. So what this card is telling me, it could be you two fulfilling that dream of love together, of course, but what I see is dream encounters. So if you dream of a certain person over and over again, this is gonna be your sign actually, that this person is solely bonding with you in the astral realms or in these other dimensions. And these things happening are just showing you how you two are connected already. Although in the physical you're still in separation, perhaps not for everybody, but this separation physically is nothing the soul is really validating, because that connection is felt, that connection is real. And so these dreams can help you to really tap into each other's presence and energy and be building, although it's not in the physical yet. But this is manifesting. You have to know that. It's just there's some delay, and so this person can make a move towards you in the physical. But first of all, you need to really envision that manifesting, that dream manifesting, that soulmate, conquering yourself, or just taking you out on a date. So let's see more about your love story and future together with your soulmate. It's too much, as you can tell. So I have to shuffle again. Perfect, thank you. Feel the melody. And feel free to explore. A lot of feelings here. So what this is showing up is that sense of freedom, wanting to explore, wanting to follow that gut. It's kind of like Pocahontas when she follows the leaves, as like the calling, the intuitive. But this is represented, with the leaves, so we can see that guidance. But this is gonna be something you feel. So if you want to be traveling somewhere, going somewhere, talking to somebody specific, feel free to explore, feel free to connect, because that's the urge. And you can even see them on the card running to see that musician, pianist. So if you feel the melody within your soul, perhaps because you were presented these things in those dreams, so if you feel that, go ahead, go explore, because this is where your soulmate is going to wait for you. You can be meeting your soulmate at a concert or while traveling. Dream state, of course, so you've been dreaming of this person. Or if not, you have been, you will be, because that's the type of connection I'm getting here with your soulmate. It's like this is so potent and so awakened already that it's around you. So yeah, that's so far what I can see. But travel or exploring somebody, if you plan to change school or change work, you can be then meeting your soulmate too. I just feel like there will be some type of shift because you feel tired to possibly work in the same field or in one area at work that you don't like, or study, like if you don't like your school or you feel like changing your field of what you're studying about, this could be the change that will manifest that person in. Just saying, because I'm really getting that shift happening for you. And so you can be encountering your soulmate. The way it flipped, it's so magical. So first kiss with your soulmate. I mean, you could see first move, confessing their feelings, offering you flowers or some type of gift, surprising you, And here you can see the first kiss. So they will make a move indeed and make things quite obvious. And please don't leave me. Okay, so I kind of see two different scenarios, to be honest. So one is gonna be about the headaches. So if you've been clinging on somebody, and I've been seeing that message on my last reading too, it's time to let go. It's time to let go of that person, because that person is a clutter. That person is not your soulmate. And that clutter you've been holding on tightly to is causing you pain and headache or heartbreak. And so when you free that person, this is when your ultimate soulmate can step in and finally express their love to you. So please don't leave me, unless that can be another situation and scenario here for some of you. If there was some type of argument with that person that you know and feel is your soulmate, you have to just address that type of issue. So this person won't leave you because they can be a bit tired to fight, to be noticed, fight for this love, or just be the one who is always, trying to do their best. And I'm really getting someone here who is wounded. So sometimes because you are wounded, or because you're still in pain because of one situation or something that happened, or some type of trust that you lost because of somebody, that can be a pressure for the other person. And we sometimes do not even notice that because all we see is our pain. But all they feel is the pain we caused to them because we cannot really heal. And so that burden is starting to be too much of a pressure for them. And so they plan to be leaving you if you're not addressing all these things, because that is your own shadow work. And they give you space to do that and support because they want to collaborate with you and build with you. But are you ready? And ask yourself, am I ready to be in a loving relationship? If that's the answer, is like, yes, you do the work. You commit to it. You have to promise yourself, I will feel better. I'm in charge of it. You're gonna feel great. I promise you. And this promise, you cannot break it. And if you just show to the person, okay, I can rely on myself and find my inner strength to erase the clutter, erase the pain, erase the fears, so I can be open and genuine with you, so we can be experiencing that beautiful love together, they will be sticking to you. But if you just show them you're not reliable, and one day you are wanting to put the work and the other day you don't really show effort, they will see and possibly be like, okay, I'm not sure you're ready for that. And I'm seeing 111. So yes, you have to be ready for this new beginning. So let's see their personality. They're loving. Like they really care about you, and this is why it's torture for them to be blamed, or for them to just see you in so much pain or so much anger and so much fear, because they are sensitive themselves. They can feel how you feel. They are very empathic, and this is why they want you to be feeling your best and to be open and to be raw and to be authentic. So that's the only way for them to support you. And can you see the embrace, the scuttling, protective masculine? Yes. So loving and sensitive. Let's see places now. So the places can be rather the place or their origin. So let's get some hints about this person. India could be one of the place or origin, or part of their origin, because sometimes we have a lot of them. Oops. The Netherlands, a very flowery place. It's beautiful here. So they can be that greeny person. And greeny person to me is just a person who wants to grow, who is really focused on their work. They also love nature. They love to be grounded around positive people, want to grow themselves. They're very motivated about building their body, maybe owning a garden, eating healthy. They're full of that positive, bright energy, They're very colorful. Let's see another one. Another place. England. Okay. And we have, for this one, Peter Pan. And they have that spirit from Peter Pan. Like, I don't want to grow old. I always want to be this child forever. So they can have this bright personality about them, like Peter Pan. Big dreamers, always wanting to have fun, exploring the world. It's pretty light from their soul. I can feel that. Like, they just want to have fun. Like, they came here to have fun. I'm talking from, like, embodying this human self to have fun in the physical. Like, that's really the vibe. So London, especially for this one, Netherlands and India. Like I said, could be their origin, if not the place. So let's put these on the side and I'll be continuing with the other techniques. So first I'll be picking some letters and words. So what you can see is a name, a place, initials, codes. We'll see what comes out. So this one is blank. This in Portuguese means king, so they can have that king or queen essence. So friend, sport, wish, sassy, you, two, Sagittarius, and ink, wishing, you, two, maybe another code. Also, they can be wishing you the best for sure, or they can be wishing you maybe to become friends first, and then that will be evolving for sure. They can be a sporty person. I talked about this with the green, so sporty, like building, even perhaps building money, because the greens, that could be the sign too. And they can have this sassy personality. Era. You can love different eras, and you will notice that with old souls. They can be attracted by a certain country or certain era or certain fashion style. And this is all because that communicates something to their souls, or their souls find home in these eras or style. So that can be something you guys share because you did add that other lifetime or other lifetimes in these eras. So if there's an era especially that communicates to you, or perhaps the other places were communicating on a past life level. Like, for example, to me, I had past lives in England, Ireland. So England would talk to me with the card. So that can be something like this to you, or India, all that. But yes, so era. I think of creative person too with the letters. That's pretty much what I can see. So I'm gonna continue and pick some stickers. I thought this was the one, but okay, I needed to shuffle again. Okay. Oh, I don't know what's happening, but something is about to end for sure. And like I said, you can be nostalgic about something that did hurt you in the past, with an ex especially. But this is something you have to say goodbye to. It's over, it's dead. So don't be too clingy of the... big, just flipped. Of the memories, or just the feeling, or the pain, and whatever. It's gone, so remove that. Target something new and go ahead, explore this quite fast, because you can see the rocket here. It's like I'm on the go, like I'm ready to explore something new. So perhaps the era or creativity can be about design of furnitures. So if you feel attracted by certain styles of furnitures, could be because of a past life too. Let's say you love Baroque style, could be because of one era that you like. Or let's say a fashion that's very futuristic. Possibly you had a past life in actually future timelines. So yeah, I love milk tea, hug, question mark. You still possibly don't know the identity of the person. We have a birthday coming up, possibly your birthday or their birthday. Could be a party they invite you to go. It could be a coffee person. Very hardworking. This is what you can tell from this one. They love to have fun and smile a lot. I told you they have this childlike essence. Check, like they might have a checklist, to do, plan their day as well. And by the way, I have some planners to download down below if you guys are interested that I created. And I see, yes, indeed, a hardworking, crafty person who is very good at building things and really exploring with different ideas. They are going to be very beautiful and take care of their body or their hair, their appearance especially. So when you see them, it's gonna be this wow feeling because they're gonna be glowing. You know, it's just someone you find so attractive and charming, and not just because of their physique or like their face or whatever, it's because their essence and energy is something that's very charming. So this is your rating. I hope you like it. If you do, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to claim and follow to manifest this beautiful energy faster. For personal guidance, personal readings, or planners, like I said, everything is linked down below, so check it out. And I will see you guys in my next reading. Check my other ones that appear on the screen or others on my channel. And take good care of you.